Okay, let's talk about the second possible cause of the bodybuilder to runner pipeline knee and back pain. Most likely, outside of a shoe issue, if you've already like taken care of that, or if you got really good shoes that work for you, then it's not your shoes. The other issue it might be is you don't understand your pacing. That's my bird. He has something to say. So, when you first start running, there's this conception that you have to go super fast or that it has to be super hard and horrible the whole time. When really, especially when you first start running, you really should be looking at something between the walk, run, walk, jog spectrum. So a few minutes of jogging or running at a comfortable pace. You should be able to have a conversation with somebody next to you, talking in full sentences, having an actual conversation. If you can only get out one or two words, or you're like, you're running too hard, you're running too fast, you should be able to have a conversation. You should be running at a conversational pace. So I would recommend if you are brand new to running, like you have zero running experience, to run for a minute, walk for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, as long as it takes to bring your heart rate back down. If you're wearing a smart watch, you can get an idea of your zones that you should be in. So you shouldn't be going above, I wouldn't recommend you go above zone 2 when you're first starting, and then bring it back down to zone 1 and then go back into zone 2. And so kind of get the feel for running and getting the ability to pace yourself and to know what it feels like and not to be pushing super hard. Because I see a lot of people when they first start running, they're out there trying to run a 20-minute 5K when you have zero running experience, and then you wonder why you hurt or it's hard or you can't breathe, and it just really sucks. So I would, if you're still having knee pain and it's not your shoes, then I would consider looking at your pacing and how hard you're trying to run right off the bat. Running is an endurance sport. It does take a little bit of time to build up for most people, especially if you are into your adultness and you don't run ever. And a lot of bodybuilders don't run, and that's fine. Like, it's not a thing most of them do, but if you've gone from bodybuilding and you're just been doing walking cardio or stairs, running is very different and it's much higher impact and it is much more cardiovascularly intense. So work on pacing yourself. Don't try and run a 20-minute 5K right off the bat and then wonder why you feel like shit. So get your shoes fitted and work on your pacing.